It's amazing how many bad habits people can develop during finals week. Today, we have a special guest in the studio to talk about taking care of your body during finals week. I'm here with Grace Miller, a student pharmacist at Walgreens next to Drake's campus. How are you doing, Grace?
Oh, well, I'm kind of getting stressed during finals week like everybody else. I haven't been sleeping very well, and I feel like I'm drinking a lot of caffeine, but so far so good. I just have one final left, so, things are going okay.
Good to hear. What do you think are the biggest health risks during finals that students face?
Well, I definitely think that students drink a lot of caffeine and sugar-filled drinks, which are really, really harmful on the body, and they're also just eating a lot of junk food to, keep their energy up while they're cramming late at night or, getting up early in the morning. So definitely all of that and putting that into your body is not very good, and a lot of Adderall abuse.
Have you seen a lot of cases this year with Adderall abuse?
I feel like more and more students are, looking for resources to get Adderall during finals week, just so they can have that extra boost of energy and that they can stay more focused when they're cramming late at night or they need to study all day for a test that they might have the next day. So I feel like I do see it a lot, and it's really, really sad to see that with Drake students.
What are the risks and side effects of taking Adderall?
Well, if you aren't prescribed Adderall, it can be very, very harmful for your body. And you actually aren't supposed to take it with any types of alcohol as well. So I know some people that might be going out during the week as well. It can have really, really bad side effects for the body, and it will actually decrease your ability to stay focused longer. But it can also, give you really bad headaches, a sore throat, an upset stomach, which no one needs that during finals.
No,
you're already so busy, and taking Adderall can have really harmful effects on your body. So don't take it if it's not prescribed to you.
What are some other things that students can do to help them concentrate besides that?
Well, I think drinking all herbal tea, like the Tazo teas that are offered at Olmsted and the cafe in the library, those are really healthy options to give you energy because they do have caffeine in them, but it's not going to be harmful to your body. So it's an all-natural way to boost your energy and get that little bump you need during the day.
Do you have any finals tips to stay healthy and stress-free this week?
Well, definitely lots and lots of sleep. That's really the best thing you can do for your body and for your brain. Getting lots of sleep is just going to help you the next day on your test, really. Staying up and cramming, it's not going to do you any good. And I would definitely say trying to stay healthy during the week. Get grilled chicken at Quad instead of chicken in the fingers, Grab that apple during the day. Healthy food will really just keep your body alive and awake during your tests.
Great. Thank you so much, Grace, for being with us today. Now it's time to check back in with Ariella and Mary to see how they're doing.
Welcome back, everyone. We have Mary here in the studio. Are we excited to get going? Are you excited? Let's do this! Are you ready for the reveal? Are you ready?
I know I am.
All right, let's bring her on out. Come on, Mary. Twirl for us. And Mary, Amber has a surprise for you. The last piece of gum. There you have it, folks. Our leading lady, she wins in the end.
Wow, she looks amazing. Ariella, you did a fabulous job, as always.
Do you have a friend that needs an ambush makeover? Send in your nominations to ariellam@studio57.com, and they can be featured on the segment next semester. They'll thank you for it.
Looking forward to next semester, people are already starting to talk about the dorm lottery for freshmen.
I remember that time of year. It was super stressful. Everyone's eager for a low number in the lottery so they can pick their room first and live with their friends.
I'm not really sure what the big deal is. Every sophomore dorm seems to have both pros and cons.
That's true. It just really depends on what you're looking for. This week, we have a special Dorm Hunters edition that focuses on the sophomore dorms. We have Hannah Brown, who toured some options with freshman Alyssa Wilkinson to help her make her decision easier when the time comes to choose. Check it out.
University. Welcome to this season's episode of Dorm Hunter Sophomore Edition. I'm here with freshman Alyssa Wilkinson, who will be telling us kind of what she's looking for in a dorm while we tour the sophomore dorms of Ross, GK, and Jewett. So Alyssa, what kind of things are you looking for in a dorm?
I can definitely say I'm looking for a larger common area to hang out with friends.
Okay.
As well as being closer to laundry. I currently live on the 4th floor. It's quite a trek to the laundry room.
Okay.
As well as either close to the library or some of my academic buildings.
Okay, fabulous. So we're going to be taking you to our first stop, will be the sophomore dorm of Ross. So here we are in our first dorm of Ross, where you can see has a lovely kind of individualized common area, which you will notice that this is the only room with the biggest common area and its own kind of secluded common area in a sense. It has laundry on the first floor, so that's very close and available. It has its own private bathroom, which is absolutely unique to Ross in itself. None of the other dorms have its own bathroom. And it also has 2 bedrooms. So we'll take you into the bigger of the 2 bedrooms, which is right here. All right, well, this bedroom about concludes our tour of Ross. As you can see, it's one of the 2 bedrooms that are in Ross, and it's nice that it's separated by a closed door, so you can really be separated from the common area and the bathroom, and then kind of have your own private space as a bedroom. Next, we're going to be going to check out our biggest of the 3 dorms, which is Goodwin Kirk. Here we are in Goodwin Kirk, which is the biggest building of all the 3, so we'll have the most students and friends kind of hanging out nearby. This is our common area, which is separated by curtains instead of doors, so it's a little more open instead of a more closed off separate area. There is a bathroom on each floor, so it's very similar to how your freshman doors are laid out, where you have a community bathroom. They are also quads, so you're going to see that there's 2 beds on each of the sides, and both of the sides are exactly the same. There is also laundry, which is on the ground floor, so depending on where you're located, since it is the tallest building, the flights of stairs can be a little much to handle because there's only 1 elevator in GK. So other than that, it's a very nice building, and our last building on our Dorm Hunters tour will be Jewett. Here we are in the final dorm of our Dorm Hunters tours, and we are now in Jewett. As you can see, Jewett is very similar layout to how your freshman dorm is laid out. There's a community bathroom. It's also a double, so it's not very much of that kind of community living space as you were looking for in your rooms. It's very nicely located right across from the painted street, right across from the library. It's a great location there. It has its own parking lot. It has its own laundry room, and just the only kind of thing about it is that it is a double, so taking that into consideration. But I think the location is what really makes this a great kind of dorm for the sophomores, to be really close to the library. So I hope I've given you a really good idea of when you get your lottery number on what dorm you're going to be picking. Today we looked at Ross, GK, and our final stop here was Jewett. So I hope you got a good, nice little look around of all the rooms. Yeah. So now that we concluded all of our tours of our sophomore dorms of Ross, GK, and Jewett, what are kind of your final thoughts on all 3 of them, whether that be maybe 1 positive and a negative, and then we'll conclude which one you finally picked.
Okay. With Ross, my positive would be that it was great, like apartment-style living almost, with its own bathroom, the big common area, but it was quite a ways off of campus. That'd be kind of a hike to get onto campus. With GK, my positive would be that it was great common area again. I really like the layout of it, but it is a tall building. Possibility of me getting on the top floor again would be there, making the access to the facilities such as laundry kind of a trek again. With Jewett, I really liked how close it was to the academic buildings, the library. That was great, but the size of it was just like my freshman dorm now.
Yeah. So I guess with keeping all that in mind, what's your kind of final thoughts and your final pick?
My pick would definitely be GK. I really liked how all the rooms are laid out, how there's a good amount of people living in there, and still close to everything. So I think that's where I'd be happy.
Yeah, GK is a great place. I live there right now, and no problems. Well, we hope for all of you first years out there, we made kind of the dorm hunting a little bit easier as you got an inside look at all 3 of the dorms of Ross, GK, and Jewett. So happy dorm hunting.